So if you want the edge in an audition, don't sit back and just collect all of the information that everyone else has, like the audition brief and what your agents told you, and what's on the advertising and what's on the surface of the audition. What I would do, yeah, just especially when it comes to crunch time, like if you get through to the last round, what I would do is find out which company is hiring. Yeah, so what company, what show is happening. So if you're auditioning for a show, then there's probably a company behind that. And I would do a little bit of research. Okay, so I would be looking into their history. So what have they done? Where have they come from? You know, where did they start? All that type of stuff. A couple of Google searches, and I'm sure that you'll find everything that you need. Then also too, to be relevant as well, is that I would be looking at their recent news and their posts. So looking at anything like that. If they have a newsletter or something like that, subscribe to it, start getting information, and then start, putting it in your vault. And then just also too, this is a really obvious one, and most people do this naturally, but it's still on the surface. I feel like people could, I know I definitely could do this much more if I needed to. So you just want to connect with your network of anyone that's worked with them before. Okay, so you might have to go through 3 or 4 channels to get to someone like that, but it's definitely worth it, because you can do all this research and you can sort of guess of what it's about, but you could have one conversation with someone that has been connected with them at one point and get everything you need. They'll be like, talk to this person, act like this, they don't like this, they love this. And then you've got it all there. So it's something worth diving into. This one takes a little bit of effort to find it. Sometimes it's really easy, but most of the time you got to dig a little bit for it. And the reason that I think you should do all this sort of stuff is because you're trying to work out these things here. And that is, what does the company value? Okay. Because you need to find out what they want, what is really important to them. And on the surface, everyone thinks that it's the same thing, but it's not. The reason that there's different shows, the reason that there's different companies is because they have different values. They have something different to offer. That's why they can work in the same market and be successful. So yeah, you want to be looking at the value, but then also what you want to do is, what's their story? You need to find out what their story is. What's their narrative? How they do that? And the reason you want to do that, it's not so you can recite it. It's you want to have knowledge that if they ask questions or they do something, you can figure it out faster than the others. Think of it like someone that you really know. They only have to say a few things and you know where they're going with it. That's where you want to get with. That's where you want to get to with these companies. Okay. And then the last thing that you want to figure out is their mission. So it's like, where have they come from, but where are they going? Because this is another thing. It's similar to the story thing. If you know what they're trying to do and where they want to go, you can make decisions to attract them to you because you understand them, and you can find the things within their mission that relate to you, and you can present those. And it's really, really powerful. So this is just, you can prepare for an audition, but I also think you should research for an audition as well. Okay. See you later.